Alright guys, so I'm hanging out here in Quartzsite, Arizona, and I've met up with somebody, and it's been really cool to meet up with them because I followed them on YouTube. And she's out here with her 2 kids, doing the full-time RV thing and doing some boondocking. So just wanted to say hi to Crystal.
Hey!
How you doing, Crystal?
I'm doing.
All right, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. So you are in a 5th wheel.
Yes.
Towing it with a Dodge truck.
Yes. It's the, I love it. It's the best way to travel. For me, I don't know if I could do a motorhome or a travel trailer. This just, I don't know. The upstairs, I feel like I have my own personal room with stairs so I can block the kids out.
Yeah, nice.
So it's nice.
So what do you think about boondocking?
I love boondocking because I am too frugal to spend the money on campgrounds. I'm just too cheap, so boondocking is the way to go. I just got this generator yesterday. My 412 volts were dying, so with the generator, and then I have like an aqua tank, and basically boondocking is the life, the way to go. And my kids are very adaptable. They're so young, they'll mold to whatever I want.
Nice. So you feel like you have plenty of space in here with you and your 2 kids?
Tons of space. Yeah. Way more space than your van.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like the way that some other people camp. You know, I know families who, families who camp in like a Class C or something that's really small. Major props to them, but we do have one little slide, so it feels like our house or our RV is like really big. Nice. So I definitely feel like there's lots of space, and the kids have their own bunks, so it's nice.
Cool. Do you want to take a look inside real quick?
Yeah, let's go look inside.
So this is a Coachman. How many feet?
28 foot.
28 foot.
Yeah.
And it is very roomy with the slide out. Now she's got 2 toddlers, so you can see.
Don't judge me.
You can see the Fruit Loops as evidence.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems extremely roomy. I was surprised at the height of the roofs. You know, I'm 5'11" and I can't even touch the roofs on the front end. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at the toilet. I mean, this house is owned by 2 toddlers.
Right.
So basically, they run the house.
So as far as the experience with you and your 2 kids, they're young enough now where they're not of school age yet.
Kind of. My oldest is like preschool age, and so right here. I have, whoops, yeah, you'll see. This is all the
Oh, wow.
So there's all these homeschool books I have.
Okay.
So I have from pre-K to 1st grade in here.
Okay.
And then I have their arts and crafts, and so we do all that. I don't do as much with my 2-year-old as my 4-year-old. My 4-year-old is, I mean, he's like kindergarten ready. He knows his stuff because I work with him really well.
Cool.
But
yeah, now I've met some families on the road with kids that are, you know, grade school age. And that's kind of controversial. I know with a lot of people, they say that it's not the best atmosphere for kids. And from what I've seen and the people I've met, the kids that I've met on the road seem to be much more well-rounded, grounded, happier. So I feel like that it's a great life for kids.
Yeah, my 4-year-old probably knows a lot more than like stationary 4-year-olds.
Right.
My 4-year-old can put up the back jacks. He can drain all the tanks.
Nice.
He can help me. He can use a walkie-talkie if he's in here and I'm out there.
Yeah.
Like, he knows a lot, like, I guess, streetwise. But he's also very educated because I sit down and spend the time with him. When his little brother takes a nap for like 2 hours, that's like solid school time. So he gets that. Plus, he gets to see stuff. He doesn't just get to read about it and see it in books. Like, he sees things in the country.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, I think that's definitely beneficial, for sure.
Yeah.
Anything that you would share with people, whether they have kids or not? What, you know, from what I've gathered, most of the people I meet that are on the road, we all kind of come from different backgrounds, different reasons why we're doing this. What would you say is the main reason that? How did you end up here in this 5th wheel?
Well, I don't know. It was just a matter of not wanting to live in a house anymore. I felt like all of our money was being dumped into a house that I didn't even want to live in anymore. Yeah. And I never got to go out of my hometown, and it was it was depressing.
Right.
Because if you grow up in a town, it's just, and you have that aching to want to leave. And you know, I've been out of the in the country roaming around pre-kids, so I know what it's like, and to have that bug whenever you have kids, it's just, you kind of have to figure out a way. But I heard about people actually living in their RVs, and I was astonished that people did that. So I looked more into it, and within a 2-year process, we kind of were just like, yeah, let's do it. We saved a little money, we got an RV, and got a work camping job, and we were done.
Nice. So Crystal has a YouTube channel as well. It's called Follow the Hearts. And if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description in this video, and you can follow along and see what's going on with her. You've had some changes happen recently, and you seem to be really handling that with a lot of grace.
I think so. And
I think that's very admirable. I think probably one of the biggest fears that a lot of people have with transitioning to a life like this is trying to project how you would handle with any hardships, whether it's emotional stuff, family stuff, or breakdowns. It seems like overall... Which has
all happened to me.
Right?
All of it.
And now what would you say is your experience? You know, the stuff that you've been through on the road, do you feel like it's been any harder to deal with because you are on the road, or if this is the kind of stuff that would happen anyway if you were stationary and it's just part of life, or...
Most of the time it's not as stressful. Like, we have roadside assistance, we have Good Sam membership, we have all the like stuff that you're supposed to have in case of emergencies. Most of the time I don't have an emergency fund, which has really come to bite me in the bum. I don't, which, you know, if you're gonna do this, please just get an emergency fund, because you will need it. My truck has broken down more times than I can possibly count. And one time I was actually stranded, and I didn't even know where I was, and so I had to call a tow truck, and that was the first time that it was like a little bit scary for me. But I mean, my insurance company who came and towed me, they were great. They were like, it's cool. And the tow guy who came was even more great, and he was like, we'll get you fixed up, just relax. So like, having those people there really helped me to calm down. Yeah. But I mean, this stuff is just going to happen. Your house, if you live in a house, stuff is going to break. Yeah. And it's just how it is. But being on the road, like, and especially if there's another RVer that comes by, for some reason, RVers tend to gravitate towards other RVers. Yeah. So if you see an RVer in distress, they'll typically stop and help you, which I've noticed a lot. And it's been like a saving grace in some situations.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. And I think it's probably one of the most attractive things to the lifestyle. There is a strong community.
Super strong.
Now, has been talk of, you know, people in different types of rigs, Class A's, big fancy Class A's, and then people like me living in a van. And I've heard other people say that there's like a division of classes, and, you know, people with bigger rigs are more uptight. And actually, I have not found that to be true at all. I found that across the board, no matter what type your rig you're in, most people are very outgoing, willing to help. I think it's just the mindset that, you know, we know what it's like. If, you know, we've all probably broken down at some point, and
even,
you know,
the rich Class A's have broken down. Yeah, I've seen it.
We all go through it.
Yeah.
So
I totally agree though with your opinion. Like, I haven't found that people with bigger, fancier rigs are any less stuck up, or any stuck up than...
They're not snobby.
Yeah, they're totally cool. Yeah. And I have lots of friends that have big Class A's and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so here's one of the little guys here now as we speak.
Can you say hi?
Hi. Oh, that face. You've been out digging in the dirt.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we've kind of, you know, covered the basics.
There's the bedroom, and that's about it.
We'll just give you guys a quick tour. There's the upper level of the fifth wheel, where the main bedroom is. This is kind of the living area, and then it's got the 2 bunks for the kids in back here. Toilet with shower, which she uses as storage, you can see.
Yes, I do. And the top bunk is storage, because I only have 2 kids.
All right, well, that wraps it up, guys. If you want to check out what Crystal is going to be up to, go check out Follow the Hearts.
Yes, single mother RVing with 2 kids. It's adventurous.
Right? And it was awesome meeting up with you. I'm super glad we got to meet. One of, like I said, the best parts of this whole deal is connecting with other people and just sharing our stories and our journey.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brian.